Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to give you an update on the buses in Jamaica, the JUTC bus service in Jamaica. Now it was announced in Parliament recently, or this last week, that the government of Jamaica is going to be buying 200 more electric buses over the next 3 years. As you know, Jamaica has an electric bus in service now. It's being used as a test, basically, as a, what do you call it now? Basically, they have it up and running in Jamaica to see how an electric bus would work in Jamaica. And I'm assuming the tests have gone very well because the government announced that they will be purchasing 200 more electric buses over the next 3 years. And they said the first set out of the 300 should arrive this year. So that's definitely a step forward for the JUTC fleet. Now, apparently the JUTC fleet is very old. They need between 450 and 500 buses. That's what they need to provide 31,000 seats per day in Jamaica. So if the JUTC had 500 buses, they could provide basically that's what they need to provide the service in Jamaica. So guess how many buses they have out of the 500? They have 200 buses and they need 500. So that's less than half of what they need. So 70 new buses were already ordered, 40 of them diesel, 25 gas and 5 electric. Those have been ordered. So that's 200 that they have now, plus the 70 that are on their way, plus the 200 more that they're going to order. So that will bring them up to 470. So that will definitely be enough. So I must say, the government is really doing a good job in fixing up the JUTC. And they're not just buying old used buses, they're buying brand new state-of-the-art electric buses, which is very good. So that's definitely a move in the right direction. Electric buses, electric cars are definitely the way of the future. So although those 70 buses should arrive this year, bringing it to 270, and over the next 3 years they get up to 470. But we have to ask a question. If you need 500 buses, why did it have to take so long to get up to 470? The JUTC provides an essential service in Jamaica. The buses should have been here. Jamaica should have 400 operational buses up and running, because transportation is very important for Jamaica to keep growing and progressing. People have to get to work. People have to be able to move around. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they had 400 and they fell into disrepair. I don't know. But last week it was said they have 200 operational buses. That should never have happened. So it's good that they're fixing it. And that's one. And the second thing that I would like to ask you guys, if anybody knows the answer to this question, you can leave a comment below. Why do we have to buy these buses from Belgium that are so expensive? To get the parts for the bus, the parts have to come from Belgium. There is no dealer for these buses in Jamaica. Now that has seriously impacted the efficiency of JUTC. This is something that I just cannot understand. So if you have the coaster buses, there is one straight in front of us now, a coaster bus made by Toyota. There's a Toyota dealership in Jamaica. why doesn't the JUTC use more of these buses? It's something that I've always wondered. The market of Belgian buses are much prettier. I think they were using Volvo buses one time. But it's not for beauty, it's for efficiency. And so many times, so many buses are parked because they're waiting on parts. So if anybody knows what's the benefit of using the Belgian buses over, say, the coaster bus, let us know, because that's something I've always wondered about, and I'm sure other people wonder about it. Now, the only entity or company in Jamaica that uses those Belgian buses is the JUTC. The private persons who are, I don't think private, other companies who provide transportation services, like you have the JUTC buses, but you have the coaster buses. All the other bus companies outside of the tour bus company, they use the Toyota Coaster bus. You have the mini buses, I don't know if those still run. They're highest car buses. So it's just something that I've always thought about. So if anybody has any insight as to the benefit of using that bus over a coaster, let us know. And this is before the electric buses came into play. It's just something that has been happening for quite a while. And also, guys, let us know what you think about the JUTC service in Jamaica, because I've always wondered, I always see persons when a bus pull up rushing to get in, and clearly there are not enough buses. It's not a matter of the routes, there just are not enough buses. And that's why persons use taxis even though they don't have the red plate, because persons just want to get around. So it's a very good thing, and with all the infrastructure that's being put into place in Jamaica, all the call centers going up, it's good that they're improving the bus service. And since we're on the topic of transportation, we need the trains to start running again. It doesn't matter the cost, it can run at a loss for the first couple of years. We need the trains to start running again. At one time, over 1 million people used to ride the train a year. So we definitely need the trains to start running again. But that's another